G'day everyone, welcome to another Page in 10 video. Today I'm going to do something a little bit specific and we're going to draw Kermit. I love the Muppets. I really love Miss Piggy, she's my favorite of all time. But I drew this Kermit that I really loved just randomly one day in an Art Journaling the Magic. It was one of the birthday parties, I think, one of the Zoom parties, and I was just kind of off on a tangent drawing these Muppet babies and just trying to be really loose with my approach, and this one kind of turned out really cute. So I thought I would teach you how to draw this Kermit today. I don't know what else there is to say about it except this is what I'm going to teach, so if you don't like Kermit, hopefully you can make it a different kind of frog. A frog that you like. Otherwise, I'll just see you in another Page in 10 video. But we're just going to need a pencil, obviously some pencils if you want to color it in. Depending on how far we get, you would only need a green, a blue, and a pink pencil to be able to complete this. I'm just going to use these pencils here. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to have to set my timer. Put this over here. I've got a pencil that I'm going to sketch with first. I'm probably not going to erase my sketch lines. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think I will. I think I'll draw it in pencil with all my working lines, and then I might quickly ink over the top of it with a black pen, maybe one of these micron pens, and then I will color it in. So that is the extent of what I think I'm going to be able to achieve today. I'm going to use a 05 pen. It's quite bold. Alrighty, let's set the timer. Set timer for 10 minutes. Great. So the first thing we're going to do is add a square right to the middle of your page. This is going to be his body, so we actually kind of want this kind of small. Just a little square in the middle of your page. From there, we're going to add two sticks that just go down from the edges of the square, and then a rainbow, kind of a squared off rainbow, in between those. That's going to make his little legs. At the end of those openings, see this little opening down here of these train tracks, we're going to put 3 loops for his webbed toes. And that's as much as we're going to worry about for the most of his body, to be honest. From the top of this square, we're going to draw almost another square, but it has rounded edges at the top, and we're getting pretty big as we go out. We want the head to be a lot bigger than the body, and don't worry if it's kind of wonky, it actually looks a little bit better if one side is bigger than the other. There we go. For his arms, we're going to go right to the corner of this square. In fact, right now, let's kind of round off this top part. There you go. And we're going to add 2 long brackets. You know, brackets that you draw? You write, sorry. We're going to add those 2 long brackets, like train tracks. So we're going to add another one next to that. Right down to the ground, and right next to his feet, we're going to do 3 more loops. Those are for his webbed hands. I think it looks cute when his hands are down near his feet. For the face, we're going to draw a rainbow on top of the left top part of the head, and then a rainbow a little bit smaller on the other side. I like these to be a little wonky. Inside we have a big circle for a pupil, and one of the interesting parts of the Muppets is they have that dash through the pupil, so don't forget that. Dash right through there. I'm going to put a big smile right up near the top of his face. I'm actually going to put 2 little notches right out near his eyes. These are going to be the little T sections of the smile, the little crease. I'm going to connect them right through to the middle. And then he has 2 little cheeks, but we'll put those on in pink later. I'm going to put a triangle right in the center underneath his chin, just on that first square that we did. And then from out here, the corner, I'm going to drag a line in to make the little lapels that he has. I don't really know what they're called, but it's the little sailor outfit that he wears. I'm going to put 2 leaf shapes just where those triangles meet. Again, I usually do the right side a little smaller than the left just to make it wonky. And then I'm going to add 2 triangles over the shoulders, just for some exaggerated shirt action. This is everything in our drawing. If you want to erase anything, I would suggest you erase the little arms underneath the shirt. And then erase this bottom half of the square that we drew at the start. But you want to put it back on just a little bit higher. These will be his pants. We're going to put little blue pants on him. I put a little notch down here just to color that in better. And we're going to line everything. If you want, you can just line it once for kind of a wonky effect, or you can go over it multiple times for a really sketchy look. I'm just going to do a one-line attempt, which means I'm just going to have to be a little bit confident and just follow my sketch wherever the sketch goes. I might be a little wonky, but that's okay. We've already drawn him a little wonky, so it's not going to matter too much. I'm going to connect all those lines a bit more fluid, rather than have all the joints everywhere. If you go a little bit quicker, I think it will help ease you up if you feel like you're being a little too precious in this moment. We're just connecting all of those simple shapes we drew. I know lining can sometimes set in the fear, but just remember, we're going for something a little wonky today, so if you're not being good at lining, you're actually winning in this instance. Does that make sense? All right, I am going to erase just a little bit because I'm going to do a scribble fill, which means I'm not actually coloring well today. I'm just scribbling the colors on, so I don't need to be taking too much time with that. I'm just going to erase anywhere the lines have too many sketch marks. Not everything, just all the extra, just kind of lying about. There we go. So by the scribble fill, I mean I'm just going to scribble it back and forth over that entire area. Scribble really large to start with, and then I scribble a little bit smaller when I want to fill in all that space. And right on the edges of his mouth, I'm just going to leave those open because I'm going to put some pink cheeks there. Do this little triangle, his arms and legs, and that's all of his skin. I'm going to grab my kind of coral color, scribble in those cheeks, and then the blue pants. And instead of coloring everything here, I'm just going to color in those leaves. I'm going to put 2 lines, like stripes, on his collar, and then out on his sleeve as well. So it's more of a detail rather than coloring that in. And there is our little Kermit. I love Kermit. Well, I love Miss Piggy, and because Miss Piggy loves Kermit, I have to enjoy him. Miss Piggy's a little bit more difficult, but I do believe I have a tutorial, a Miss Piggy tutorial on my blog. If I'm not mistaken, it was a live stream I think I did that I saved to my blog. I could be wrong, but I think it's there. I'm going to scribble a little bit of this brown underneath his hands and feet just to show that he's standing on the ground, and I might even do some long sticks out of the ground with some big kind of sausage shapes at the end. I don't know what these things are called, but you know they're in the reeds when he's in the swamp. He's giving very much Rainbow Connection. I'll scribble some blue in there as well so it looks like he's at the swamp. Is that what it is, a swamp? The marsh? I have no idea. I didn't do geography very much. I mean, I did it in high school, but was I paying attention? Not at all. And you know what? I stand by that. Did I need to? No, obviously not. There is my little Kermit. Let's see how much time we have left, because we have been doing really well on these. We still have 3 minutes left. Well, we can add something else. I would say add his banjo, but I'm not good at drawing musical instruments, so what do you need, Kermit? Maybe we could just keep scribbling in this background. I like the fact that we haven't really drawn the background. We're just kind of adding the colors of the background in. So I'm going to scribble in a bit of a sun up here. And maybe softly shade some sun rays. Maybe we'll put a really light rainbow in the background somewhere. If I line in the background, he's not going to pop out as much. So I just want to keep it really simple. I might put some green here on the bank. The embankment. I need to stop using words I have no idea what they mean. I'm gonna get into trouble saying something I think is a geography term, but is not at all. Maybe we can take some of this back here. I need a different blue for the sky. I don't know if it'll really show up that much, but Just a bit of a scribble in the background. Let's pop his cheeks out a little bit brighter. Sometimes I like to double line if I want a more sketchy look. So I might add a bit of a second line. Or if I've drawn over something with pencil and the line's kind of dulled down a bit, I'll just darken it back up. But there really isn't much more to this page. We just wanted to draw a little Kermit, and I think he is done, so I'm going to stop the timer there, and we will have successfully finished another page in 10. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm not going to say I'm going to do any of the other characters, because honestly, when I look at them, they weren't my favorite. I don't know. Fuzzy Bear he just looks a little worse for wear. Miss Piggy, that's not my favorite version of Miss Piggy. Animal's kind of cute. I like Animal. Anyway, I did all of this in French because apparently I'm fake French still. That's it for me for a page in 10. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'm really not quite sure how many videos I'm going to do in this series. I haven't committed to a specific amount. We have a ton, so don't forget to go and check out the playlist for a lot more like easy kind of guided videos like this. Be sure to share any of your work on social media using the hashtag, and yeah, I look forward to seeing it and spending more time with you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.